Well, I'm gonna make it better when you talk to me.
Yo, welcome back. You tuned into the Future of Sports Talk Radio. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. It's your boy King Cooley and Mike, and you know the vibes. You know who we're man, you really messed me up. You know who I'm with. White Mike's in the building. What's up, White Mike?
Oh man, just enjoying another night. Happy to be back. I got to make a quick clarification though.
What's your clarification?
Because last week during the Easy Sports Trivia, we asked about the Olympics. And I knew there was a 2-year gap in there somewhere. I had to figure it out, and I looked up as soon as we got off. I have to clarify this. They are every 4 years, but there's 2 years in between
the winter and the summer. Yes,
and summer. So they're on opposite schedules. I was like, damn it! I was like, I know there's a 2 year something to do with 2 years in here.
That's Easy Sports Trivia at its finest, right there.
That shit was funny as hell, and that's why we do. That's why we do Easy Sports.
2
Trivia.
years. What?
That's why we do Easy Sports Trivia. It's there to trip people up, and it will. If you let it, it will 100% trip you up.
Yeah.
Hey,
you think too hard on it, and it's easy.
Yeah, it's way too easy. If you think too hard on it, it's gonna get you way too hard. These questions this week, I was looking at them, like, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Hey, my A1 from my A1 from day one is definitely in the building. Hollow Point, what's going on, my dude?
What up, man? What's going on, man?
With a face on
what it do? Yeah, but she loved me a lot though, so
she does.
That's what matters.
Suck it.
And she loves the show as well.
Yeah.
What's going on?
How's nothing much, man. Hey, everything's been great, man. Had a great Thanksgiving with some friends and family. Just aiming towards our holiday season. About to ramp up a little bit.
I made him happy earlier when I told him the Panthers going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you did.
Man, what is going on with them?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, what's up, Roddy? What's up? I'm sorry, my nephew checking in for him was on Instagram. If you we're live over there on Instagram as well. So what's up? What's up, Rodney? I know he's here. I know he's here to talk some Iron Bowl stuff, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Later towards the show. But stay around. Appreciate you sticking in. You chiming in and checking us out, nephew. Good seeing you, brother. Go ahead, Hollow Point. I'm sorry. My nephew's rude ass.
All good, man. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving with the family and friends, and just ramping up for the holiday season. So a lot of time off, a lot of time with the fam bam.
That's good.
Trying not to travel as much.
Then you just came back from somewhere, right?
Well,
I know you keep your vacations.
Trying to keep it on the low.
On the low, like. Yeah. I get you, man. I get you.
But it's too close to Christmas now. He ain't traveling now. He waits until the off seasons.
Mm-hmm. You know it. We those are calculated, man.
Right. Price difference.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Nothing wrong with that.
When you get older, you want to be around less people. So,
dude, that's a true statement right there. That's the truest statement I've heard in a long time. And like a lot of people say,
like, when you're younger, you'd be like, "Oh, ain't nobody here," and then you get older, you're like,
"Oh, ain't nobody here."
Yeah.
What's that mean? As a kid, you side with the superhero. As an adult,
when you're older, you like the villain.
You like the villain. Yeah, absolutely. All right, but we'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Got my homies in the building, White Mike, and of course my A1 from day one, Hollow Points here. Today we're gonna talk about this super duper weird ass week of sports. Like there was so many crazy things that happened, especially like on Sunday. If I felt like I bought the Sunday ticket and I got it so cheap because I think they want to tell me that hey, go ahead and throw that shoe at the TV.
Right. Go ahead and fling that TV.
You save so much money. Hey, you save so much money buying the Sunday ticket. You can afford, obviously, to buy another TV. So there was so much shit going on this weekend in sports. Of course, on Saturdays you saw the the rivalry games that take place. Ohio State and Michigan. You saw the Iron Bowl. Florida and Florida State played. We're gearing up for conference championship week, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a couple upcoming games in the NFL for week 14. What else? Oh, Survivor Series. Gotta talk about the Survivor Series. John Cena's last PLE. Definitely going to talk about that stuff. So get ready for some hot takes. We're going to have what else we're going to have? We have Cap and No Cap is back, as well as Easy Sports Trivia.
Mm-hmm.
The game show that's sweeping the nation right now. Easy Sports Trivia.
F that game.
You lost last week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I got my ass kicked.
Oh, that's a big difference. That's right. Now you can go 1-on-1 against Hollow Point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have your chance to do that. And of course, if you're in watching us live, feel free to play along. But right now, as a point in the show, I hand it over to Hollow Point, and he lets you know where to find us on the socials. So Hollow Point, do you think?
Well, thanks a lot there, King Hooli, and thanks to everybody for once again joining us for another episode of the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. As always, you could find us in most of your social media platforms, mainly Facebook. We have a page there. We also have a group, the Truth Be Told Sports Group. We have Instagram as well as X, formerly known as Twitter. We also have a TikTok, and you can also find us on even Threads if you'd like to hit us up on Threads. And then last but certainly not least, you can find us on YouTube, where we're streaming live right now. You can like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. We usually answer back within 24 hours. Tell us how great we are. Tell us how much we suck. Either way, we appreciate your comments and we appreciate your support. We also want to give a big shout out to the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network for hosting us. We appreciate you boys, Logan, Glenn, Frankie, all the boys. So shout out to everybody. And once again, hit us up. Back to you, King.
That is the only time of the show Hollow Point is ever professional. So.
It's not, man. He sounds pretty good,
Hey, man, shut up.
When he's breaking his
I like it. He gets on
when he's breaking his analysis.
Nice professional, like he's on a conference call with business.
Hey, man, I've been working. I
like it.
I'm trying to start my business up, trying to be important.
There we go.
I put on a tie the other day. It was overrated. I didn't want to do that anymore.
I can't even tell you the last time I wore a tie.
That sucked. I had
to
tie it, bro. I had to tie it.
Was it for a wedding?
Was it under? I don't know.
Mine was for a wedding.
That was the wedding, because that was the one where you did the TikTok where you put the foot on the ground. Was it different?
Oh no. It was one after that. It was a different wedding. So I've been to a couple weddings after that.
Yeah, your calendar's full.
It always is right now.
It always is.
My ties right now, they're creased because they probably haven't been untied in 15 years.
I'm telling you, I can't even find any of my ties right now. I have no clue where they are. Can't even find it. Okay. I know what else I can't find. I can't find my sanity after this week.
Nope.
And the NFL, man, so many crazy things that happened. The Jets beating the Falcons was crazy. The Seahawks just beating the crap out of Vikings was weird to me. To me, was weird. But then you got stuff. Then you got stuff that took place on Sunday. On Thanksgiving. You got the Packers beating the Lions. Didn't expect that to happen. The Chiefs coming up really short against the Cowboys, 31-28 was crazy. And then Joe Burrow announcing that he was coming back in his first game back after his injury, playing the Baltimore Ravens, and they just did what they did to them. So crazy things happened. But one of the biggest things that I remember, like, immediately, from biggest takeaway. Let me get to it real quick. Takeaway from Sunday for me was the Panthers and the Rams. That was crazy.
Yeah, definitely crazy.
I think the Rams players even are a little surprised by it.
You know what's so funny? The offense was like, there was a pick. He threw the pick six. That was big, but I sound like Jameis Winston. But other than that, he was balling. In my Jameis Winston voice,
you sound like it.
Like that, he was balling. But Bryce Young is kind of growing up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So he's starting to make better decisions with the ball instead of just throwing it into traffic for no reason.
Right.
Or just taking a sack for no reason. Or fumbling.
His reason is he don't want to end up like Tua.
Well, yes, I think he's starting to see that, and he's actually turned it around now. I think him and Caleb Williams, and I know we'll talk about him later, but they're starting to, I don't know if blossom's the right word, but the light's starting to come on a little faster.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they're starting to see things. It's starting to slow down for him, and you could tell because like he does things like step up in the pocket quicker, and he's hitting those guys on time, on it right on his back foot, tossing that one touchdown he threw with the dude on the corner route, and he hit the back foot, put it right over the dude's head for the touchdown. That was crazy. So and the organization is doing a great job of getting young talent around them. I think that they have two of the best young receivers around, and so that's also good. So yeah, shout out to Carolina, man.
Yeah, shout out definitely. Someone asked me or had asked like, what's going on with Carolina? Like, what can we figure out about them? Are they
nothing?
Are they good? Are they mid? Are they a sorry ass team? Like, what's going on with them?
They're mid.
The only thing I could think about, I was like, I guess I will quote some sports analysts or whatever. They're trying to find their identity. It's like some days they come out, they look really, really good, and they play like this, and they play against teams like the Rams, and they come out victorious. But then on the flip side of that, you'll watch them play, let's say Atlanta, and then won't look as good as against like teams like Atlanta or Cleveland or whoever. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to say. I like the fact that Bryce Young is coming around. Carolina's defense is definitely, making themselves a force to be reckoned with. But I don't know what to say about them. I don't think I have enough information on them right now to be able to like, yeah, they're either good or they're bad or they're mid. I think they're just like figuring shit out.
Yeah.
NFC South representatives is what they are.
Yeah, that's what you know. That's all you know about them.
That's all you know about them.
Everything else is a mystery.
They're gonna win the NFC South.
I don't think. I don't
know.
Hard to say right now because
very hard to say.
Yeah, and like you said,
Tampa's beat up though, man.
That's what I'm saying. Tampa's got a lot of injuries, and I think Carolina, if they can get by New Orleans this week, which ain't gonna be easy. And they could and somehow because I think they have to play. Have they played Tampa twice already?
I don't think. Hold on, let me look. But go ahead.
But I think they can somehow establish some sort of momentum where they figure out how to win. Like normally with the good teams, figure out how they win games.
They got Tampa the week after New Orleans.
Yeah,
right. So Tampa after that.
They had Tampa twice. They had Tampa twice. They have
so
they had Tampa after New Orleans, and they have the Seahawks, and then they had Tampa again on last game of the season.
These next two games are going to tell you what you're going to need to know about them because they're gonna if they could beat the Saints and then just set them up for a matchup against the Bucks, that's going to let you know right there what type of team they're going to be. I think, in my opinion, Seahawks are going to be down the road, but as far as these next two games for the Panthers. Because, like we said, Bryce Young, he'll give you one good game, and then next he'll throw for 50 yards and 3 fumbles. So you know,
at 7, they're 7-6 right now. With these next two games, they can definitely take control of the NFC South against the Saints and then the Buccaneers. So we'll see what happens with that, man. I guess right now, shout out to you, Hollow Point, and shout out to Sonia. You guys are the only Panthers fans that I really know that like them that much. but shouts, but and you're really more like saying you leaning towards Baltimore. So really,
I'm leaning towards Baltimore. Yeah, but I'm still in there somewhere.
Shout out to Sonya. Shout out
to Sonya more than me. I think
that. Shout out to Sonya. What's up, Glenn? Glenn
2 times.
Big time. Yeah. He checked in on both Instagram and YouTube.
Appreciate you. Appreciate
it, my boy. Appreciate the support. I'm sorry, Facebook and YouTube. So appreciate the support, Glenn. You come on here and I guess to defend your crown since you technically won last week.
Shut up.
But Hollow Point ain't talking about it. He's still the champion
I'm still the champ.
As we go.
We know this.
Next game on the thing on the agenda would be the Bills and the Steelers. Josh Allen sets a record as the Bills smashed the Steelers 26-7.
What record did he get? The touchdown, rushing touchdown?
The touchdown, yeah. He set the record. He's with his 76th career rushing touchdown as a quarterback. So he's now the all-time leading quarterback touchdown scored record. He has that record.
Good for him.
But he had a 15 to 23 passing, 123 yards, and 1 touchdown and an interception.
Pedestrian.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
James Cook, the third, 32 carries, 144 yards. And Josh Allen, selfishly stole that touchdown to get that record.
Right. Thank you.
Your favorite quarterback of all time, Aaron Rodgers, went 10 for 21, 117 yards.
Hey, you know that cliff that everybody keep thinking Brady was going to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers fell in that thing trying to climb up, fell again.
Yeah, like he
learned everything from Brett Favre.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Hey, see? There you go.
He looks so bad. He looks old and older every quarter. Body quarter, he looks older. Oh my God. I just want to see it. Be like, man, just go home, bro.
Yeah.
Just go home. Just sit down. You probably got a good looking wife or girlfriend or something. Just go sit down. Go explore the world or something, man. Don't play football no more. You suck at it.
Do that. Ayahuasca, man. Yeah. Ayahuasca is where it's at.
Yeah. If you want to mentor somebody or coach, well, no, because you're not a good leader. So just stay away from the game altogether, I think. Just my opinion. My opinion.
Call the game your family, and
it's true. He's not a leader. We've known that. He was just really good at football.
Yeah.
And then now he's not really good at football. So it's like, okay, well, what's your value now? I don't know.
So what about this game? What about the Bills? So you guys see the Bills making improvements to be a wild card team. It looks like they're gonna hit the wild card.
They'll be a wild card team, but I think they're cooked, brother. I think in the beginning of the year we had them, the Ravens, and the Chiefs are like the top three. And the truth be told, they all might miss the playoffs.
Hey.
I think they all might miss the playoffs. I think that with Josh Allen, I don't want to say fool's gold, but like if it wasn't for Cook, they'd be cooked. You know what I mean? Like Cook is their identity right now, and I think Allen is kind of fighting against it. I think they don't have any breakaway receivers on that team. They got Coleman can catch in space, but he ain't really dedicated to the team like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can't even show up for meetings when so so it's like they got Brandon Cooks.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a viable option down the field, but he just got incorporated into the offense. So
wasn't he retiring?
I think he wasn't retiring. He just didn't want to play for the team he was with, and so he was kind of like, "I will retire if you don't cut me." It's kind of
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I had a point, but I completely forgot it. Never mind. Well, anyway, next week you got the Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow versus Josh Allen in Buffalo, and then you have the Steelers and the Ravens in I guess. Would this be considered an important AFC South, North battle?
So one is going to win, and one's going to be out of the playoffs. So, yes, 7-6. Well, they're both 6-6 now, and because the Ravens won their first battle, I think.
Yeah, they have
I think the Ravens have the tiebreaker. So if the Ravens win this one, it's curtains for the Steelers.
Still curtains. Hey, steel curtains it is.
You get what I said? You get what I did there?
I saw what you did there. Yes, sir.
It's curtains. It's curtains for the Steelers.
Steel curtains for the Steelers. All right. Let's talk about this other game right here. Speaking of the Ravens and the Bengals, Josh Allen returns and leads the Bengals past the Ravens 32-14 on Thanksgiving.
You mean Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow, you're right. Joe Burrow returns and leads. What'd you guys think about this? Joe Burrow,
Burrow is a gamer,
mm-hmm.
So I like the way he plays. He didn't have much fear. He does make a lot of dumb throws sometimes,
right?
And his line sucks. So the fact that he's able to do this with that line being as bad as it is a tip to him.
I feel like we're a broken record at this point with the the Bengals line.
Exactly, but it isn't improved. It hasn't improved in 4 years.
It hasn't.
Since they drafted him, and then they paid him again, and then still didn't improve the line.
Okay, why is he still getting hurt?
But they paid Trey Hendrickson. Great job. Still suck at defense.
Why? But I don't understand.
Yeah.
Is Joe Burrow? Why is he still getting hurt?
Yeah. Why aren't you just blocking better, line?
Why don't we just okay? What about money? If we gave him more money, you think he will avoid those sacks more?
Yeah. Maybe it'll be like the more money we pay him, the stronger he'll get, and he'll be able to withstand all the sacks.
See, no one's
going to Captain America serum.
Yeah, he'll get hurt less. Yeah,
no one is going to believe that. See, money is the ultimate motivator, right? So if hollow point, right? If I paid you $25, for every snap you took, right? Every drop back you take, right? But I gave you $35 every time you threw a pass. That was, it don't have to be complete, but you stood in the pocket long enough to stay in that pocket. When you work harder to get the $35 as opposed to $25.
I'm throwing slants, whether you're running a slant or not.
Absolutely. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you do, right?
Yeah.
As long as you stand on your feet and I give you more money, you can stand on your feet, right? Longer, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to run that down my cerebellum because none of that shit makes any fucking sense to me. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit makes any sense to me. So whoever the Bengals office, I'm seeing their GM is
GM.
Please, get that man in line before you pay him any more money.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna die soon.
He's gonna die.
It's gonna be your fault.
Because every time he's getting hurt, it's like there's certain things you can expect every NFL season. Cowboys fans to be delusional, Joe Burrow to get injured, and I don't know. I guess San Francisco fans to be the same way as Cowboys fans, but disregard that. I don't understand it. I don't understand them either. I really don't.
If that line
that's a whole nother topic right there, though.
If that line don't happen for Burrow, it's gonna eventually become premeditated.
So the GM's got it out for him. Is that what's happening?
I mean, at some point it's going to cross that line.
That's crazy. I picked up exactly what you put down right there. Hell yeah,
pretty good.
I'm telling you,
that's pretty good.
Hey, you might even get a lawyer on the line. But guess what? It's time. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You had something?
No, I just the last thing for that as far as that matchup, the Ravens. We didn't touch on the Ravens much. I feel like Lamar's injury is they're not saying anything about it. And they can't run the ball. And if they can't run the ball, they're not going to win. He's out of sync with his receivers. He's not in sync with any of the offense. The line isn't like everything is kind of disarray right now as far as offensively. And it's been like that for most of the season. Between drop passes and like all kinds of stuff that's happening to them that shouldn't be happening. Too many turnovers. Like Lamar has turned the ball over way too many times. Him personally. To be as even considered as a playoff contender, much less a Super Bowl contender. So
maybe they should have brought Flacco home instead of the Browns.
That wouldn't have did no better. We want less turnovers, not different turnovers. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah, just because his interceptions go down the field, don't mean they're not interceptions. all Lamar's turnovers happen at the line of scrimmage. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Flacco's interceptions are more like punts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
second down punts.
More to field for your defense to stop them with.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, that brings me to this. It's time for an episode. Time for a segment that we like. That now it's starting to get bigger and bigger. Let's do cap or no cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do some cap or no cap.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, once that goes, send my nephew a quick text message. All right, cool. Cap or no cap? I mean, this is after we witnessed all this craziness after this, week 13. Hollow point, I'm gonna give to you first. Cap or no cap? The Carolina Panthers will ride this momentum and sneak into the NFC playoff picture. Cap or no cap?
If we're talking today, I'm gonna say no cap, but knowing what I know is complete cap. Because if they are anything, they're inconsistent and erratic. So as much as I want to say that they will be in the picture, they're already in the playoff picture right now. Or at least they're in the hunt. They're right on the top of If they're not 6 or 7, I think they're 8th, something like that. But their erratic play is not. They have to develop some sort of consistency. So for that, I'm just going to say Cap.
All right, cool. White Mike. The Rams' loss to the Carolina proves they are pretenders and not contenders. Is that cap or no cap?
Damn.
No cap means truth, right?
Yes.
Then cap, because that's bullshit. They're still contenders.
Yes,
the Carolina got 3 points to Carolina. You had a bad game. Yeah, it happens. The defense played out of their mind. The offense, that we were talking about, you're going to get you some eggnog. Bryce Young had all data to throw. Carolina's line ain't played like that all year
since Jake Mahone. I will say, was it Jake Mahone?
So yeah, I mean, they just caught a very out of characteristic Rams team, Panthers team. So yeah, cap. Yeah, they're still there.
All right, gotcha. Good stuff. Hollow Point. The Buffalo Bills are the most dangerous wild card team in the AFC right now.
Cap.
Okay.
Cap. Huge cap. They're not dangerous at all. They're lucky, is what they are.
Okay.
They played a paraplegic team in the Steelers, and they are wounded and they are not together. So they have, you know how you have expectations for a team? They've been underwhelming at best. So I won't say that they're the most dangerous. I would say they're the most vulnerable, if you're being honest with you. Because when you start playing the good teams that have, like even now, if they played, dare I say, freaking Denver or New England, I think they lose. And I know we're going to see that matchup against New England.
Say what? What'd you say, Mike?
I say you better put some respect on the Russian champ's name.
I guess, man. So, I guess. So yeah, definitely cap.
White Mike, CJ Stroud will lead the Texans to an AFC South title. Cap or no cap?
No cap.
No cap. Okay.
Honestly, and I'm not hating on Stroud at all. He's done things. He's played pretty good. But they actually seem to look a little better under Mills. And I hate to say that because Stroud is a much better athlete, a much better player. But the Texans seemed a little stronger into them. And the other two teams in the South got something to say about where they fall too. So,
right.
Did you just drop an Outcast reference?
Yeah, no, Outcast. I don't think he.
South got something to say.
I don't think he understood it, but I think he did. I don't think he knew he did.
I know some Outcasts.
No, it was an epic. It was one of the biggest moments in
hip hop. Yeah,
in hip hop history. When this, it was
on
the award show. And Andre 3000 Source Awards.
What did it say? Source Awards. That was like well, anybody out there want to be an artist and stay an artist.
Something like
worry
that.
About I think it was the same one. It was the same one. Go ahead.
Yeah, Andre 3000 came on the podium. He said, because when they won the award, they were getting a lot of boos and everything. And then they took the award and then say, South got something to say. All y'all talking noise. South got something to say.
South got something to say.
That was the biggest. They went through the shot heard around the world right there.
Oh yeah, and it kicked them off. It definitely kicked off Outkast.
Started a revolution.
Yeah, started a revolution, man. Hollow Point.
Yeah.
Cap or no cap? The Ravens are cooked. No playoffs this season.
I mean, we talking reality is cap, but right now I would say no cap because they are cooked because they're playing like crap. So. But I think because of how bad the AFC North is this year, they're going to get in by default because somebody got to win. You know what I mean?
That's like the rest of the division playing.
The rest of the division sucks worse than they do. So,
they got to change that. They got to change that.
In.
You remember that year there was somebody that was like 6-10 or 6-9?
No, it was
something like that.
It was Seattle. They were 7-9.
7-9. Yeah, somebody was like that,
7-9.
and made the playoffs because they won the division.
Yep.
And there's some team that's like 10-6 is pissed off right now.
Mad, just at home, mad.
Just upset. Just crying, man. That's crazy.
I mean, we had an 8-8 Super Bowl winner.
Yeah,
we did.
Yep.
I like that though.
Yeah, you did.
I like those. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like those guys who get in the playoffs barely on the last day by beating the Cowboys and then go and play a team that
win the whole
you know what I'm saying. That's supposed to be so great because they have
David
this super duper great ass quarterback who can't do anything wrong, but lose to the. Never mind. Okay, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, don't go there. We appreciate it.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks. All right, thank you. Hey, thank you for letting me back. Here's some games to.
That gave me Pac-12 vibes.
Bring it back in.
Yeah.
You stop, Mike.
You stop, Mike.
Don't do that.
Hey, here's some games to watch from Week 14. We got the Colts and the Jaguars. Now, before, a couple weeks ago when we were saying the Colts were the best team, probably one of the best teams in the league after a few shaky weeks. And Jacksonville doing what they've been doing, like steady Betty, moving up the food chain with a little bit of help from the Colts playing terrible. This game has become very important.
Yes.
Because it's going to determine who the leader is of the AFC South.
Give me the Jags by 2 touchdowns.
White Mike says the Jags by 2 touchdowns. Holloway, what do you say?
Indy don't play good down there. Yeah. They have a terrible history with Jacksonville.
I might have to. I don't base it off of history though. I can't base it off of history because none of those people that are on the roster know about the history. Right. It's just one game. It's the present day. And for that, I still think the Jags are going to win. I think you like that setup? You like that?
Yeah.
Well, the reason being is the Colts forgot that Jonathan Taylor is the reason they're good, not Daniel Jones. Like you can't be throwing the ball 45, 50 times down the field, and your running back, your bell cow has 53 yards. That ain't gonna work.
They didn't forget Kansas City showed everybody how to stop it.
Man, that was crazy. Just no, but they still don't.
Hold on a second. White Mike, I need to give you your flowers because you called that last week.
No, for sure. That being said, if he's supposed to be the basis of your team, you can't just not go away from it. You got to do a better job of getting him an opening.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean? So it's
very
just
true.
That's the engine of your team. You gotta ride with him. You know, McCaffrey gets the ball in a million different ways. They screen it to him. They hit him with a jet sweep. They toss it middle screen. Like
they put him a wildcat.
Wildcat. Like however they get it to him, he
get in the ball
50 times a game. So it's possible.
You can't be like, okay, Josh, Jonathan Taylor. Here's another sweet right. Let's hope.
Yeah,
they don't figure it out.
We didn't get it last time, but this time it's for sure it'll work. No,
try number 15. You'll figure it out. Another game. The Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. This is definitely will determine the top of the NFC North. A little bit about the Chicago. I think they have been slipping through under the radar all season. My first two questions. I'm gonna ask both of you guys. How good is this Bears team actually? Not just like, so let's take away from the side our quarterback is, say Caleb Williams, and a lot of people are treating him like he's some type of D because he's paints his fingernails and stuff like that. But how good is this Bears team actually? Well, give me your pick and then talk about the Bears.
Well, I'm gonna talk about the Bears first.
Okay.
I think the Bears have the maturity, the maturation level of the team as a whole has gone. Like we said, they've been under the radar. They've beaten teams, and you're like, Chicago won? Oh, that's crazy. That's like, and it's like, Chicago won? Oh, that's crazy. And then you look at the standings, and you look, Chicago is number 1.
And key win. And
you're like, they're 9-3? That's great. That's crazy. And I can't stop saying that because it's like when you look at them, if you watch the games, shout out to Sunday Ticket, $48. When you watch the game, nothing
that was
really,
the best day of my life.
You and me both. You and me both, man. Good work on that. But nothing really jumps out, especially on defense, right? Mm-hmm. They're opportunistic. That's the one thing is like they will get you a turnover. If they don't do nothing else, they're going to get an interception or a fumble. It's just going to happen. Just don't worry about it. So that's the one thing that's good for them. And they give Caleb Williams more extra possessions. And he's now learned to, one, rely on his running game, and two, not make stupid throws down the field in traffic as much. So I like the way their maturation process. They've matured him throughout the season, and he's actually playing like the number one, like a franchise quarterback. So that being said, give me the Packers. Packers are gonna
win. White Mike.
Packers are gonna win.
But man, if you'd have told me I had to bet on the Bears being in first place or myself to win a fight with a live bear, I'd have took myself against the live bear. Like they're gritty though. And to what Hollow Point said, they started slow. They've slowly. It's like they've expanded the playbook for Caleb Williams throughout the year.
Yeah,
as he's gotten more comfortable and more mature, they're adding more to him. They're giving him more. This team plays with grit. I mean, I'm not going to say they're like an 80s Bears team or, like some of these old Steelers teams that were just real gritty. But they're gritty. They fight for it. They go for it.
Right.
And
Ben Johnson's doing a great job down there, man.
I've rode Green Bay a lot this year in some games. I've got Jordan Love on my fantasy roster. With that said, give me Chicago.
Okay.
In a close one. I'm taking the Bears here.
Okay.
On the road? All right.
On the road.
Okay. I like it.
Man. Ooh. There's a lot of things about this team that has been impressive. I like the fact that they're low key. We would say they're 9-3. Not a lot of people talking about it. You know what I mean? I think because like a lot of people are just like one licking their wounds for betting against them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like fuck, I picked the wrong week to bet against the Bears. You know what I mean? And not really looking at like how many weeks they probably try to bet against the Bears and they end up winning. I just think this is some shit. I mean, I'll be as a football fan, this is some shit I like to see. I like to see those teams that historically hasn't been great recently turning around to shock people. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I want the Bears to win the Super Bowl or make it or even make it to the Super Bowl, but them winning the NFC North would be a huge victory for me as a football fan. Because I like seeing like the underdogs, but
you like parody, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody getting a chance.
Yeah, everybody getting their shot.
Sport in Chicago and this, for the North is fun.
that is viable for them to fucking win it at this time too, because these wins keep building confidence for these players, and before you know it, Bears might be there. You know what I'm saying? Like they continue to play this way, the way they've been playing.
I think one more win kind of solidifies them. Like they already secured a nine wins,
right?
And I think if they get one more win, put them at 10. I think that'll solidify them.
But
they have a tough schedule.
On the flip side of things, you have the Green Bay Packers, who, you know what I mean, decided on paper look like they can play football, but when you actually watch them on field, they look confusing. Yeah. Some days they're
like the Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're a lot like the Panthers. Some days, like I mean, even with this Micah Parsons things, like they got Micah Parsons, and they thought like, okay, this defense is being ramped up, and it's just been the same mid-ass defense we've seen like over the past few seasons, right?
Damn.
And then Jordan Love will come up, and you'll swear that he's like the next MVP that's going to be on the Green Bay.
Exactly. And Jordan Love will come up, and you think you're like, oh my goodness, this is like Cam Newton. Watch Cam Newton again, and then.
The Pats just had a 94-yard punt return for a touchdown.
Nice.
You said just like a second ago?
Yeah.
So is it 24-0 now? Or is it 17?
I didn't look at the score. It came across as I was looking at the Bears schedule because.
Oh yes, it's 17-0 right now. 17-0 New England.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
So the Bears have the Packers, Browns, Packers, Niners, Lions.
So you said the Packers, Browns,
Packers. It's not a week
49ers
schedule at all.
Okay, yeah. So it's not.
And then they end with the Lions.
But but check me out here. Hear me out. Hear me out. And if Opus decides to clip this, hear me out. I think they could beat the 49ers.
I think so too.
I think they could beat the 49ers. I think with those games you say remaining, how many of them remaining? 3.
They're going to split with Green Bay.
Put 8 guys on McCaffrey, 2 on Kittle, 1 spot quarterback.
And that's you win the game. That's it.
Easy.
But with that said, man, this is gonna be a definitely good game. But give me the Bears. Give me the Bears. I'll take the Bears in this one. And of course, Joe Burrow, Joe Cool's back. He's up in Buffalo against Josh Allen. It's sad to say this, but this is kind of like a nostalgic game for nostalgia. It's nostalgic purposes. I'll put this up here, but give me, man. You know what? Give me the Bengals. I'll take the Bengals on this.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the nostalgia about this is.
Because, it's not really nostalgia because, both of these, one quarterback can't stay healthy, the other quarter can't figure out what he wants to do. He wants to be Super Bowl MVP, or he wants to be the league MVP, or he wants to just be, this. But before, when they were both, battling head-to-head, even with the Cincinnati Bengals having the trash-ass line that never got fixed, those were good games.
Here's what I'll say. And I know it's going to sound like I'm trashing the Bengals, but y'all had one good year in 100 years. Okay, it's an anomaly. It was a shot in the dark. Yes, Burrow took you there, but please stop leaning on the 1 year in which you didn't even win the Super Bowl. All right, you got there, cool, great job. But that was 1 year. It was 4 years ago. Since then, we can't keep Joe Cool on the field because you can't get an improved offensive line.
Hey, he got hurt that season too.
Yes, he gets hurt every year. He gets hurt. He gets hurt every year.
Thought about it. He got hurt that season too, didn't he?
So I as much as I don't like the Bills, and Josh Allen has been a turnover machine this year, it's just the Bengals can't stop nobody on defense, especially when they start going fast. So it's going to be a tough ask for the Bengals to come out. I mean, you got Jamar Chase, so anything's possible. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't see it.
Give me the snow for 1,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me the Buffalo workers getting work for $20 to clear out the stands.
CBS might as well just
give you Mother Nature
film the Bills Mafia for the game, and
absolutely.
You know what they should do?
Put somebody through a table
because AI is back, right? Whoever you remember, the old NFL films, I guess documentaries or shorts are and Jim Brown learns as he runs around the side, and it has that
NFL
and he goes through whoever they need to find that guy or AI his voice and let him call this game. Josh Allen drops back to pass, and what do you know? Like old times, incomplete. He runs around in a circle. Oh, what do you know? Here's Joe Burrow again, sacked. We've been saying everything about this offensive line since 2019. And how horrible it's been. But whatever. You drafted him. He's your problem.
Pretty much.
All right. Switching gears, guys. We had was rivalry week. Still can't say that word. Rivalry week.
I figured you would have worked on it by now, man.
I can't. It's certain things like probably. You know what I'm saying? It's certain words I can't.
I just heard.
Probably.
Probably. You had 2 tongues in your mouth.
I know. It sounds like it. It seems like probably.
Urban education.
It's a speech impediment. Stupid.
It's just fine. It's fine, man.
I don't know. There's certain words I can't say. Probably and rivalry. This is words I struggle with.
You just got to slow it down.
I don't know what it is. I try.
Yeah.
I try to slow it
down.
Rival. It's been rivalry week.
There you go.
That's probably at 97%.
There you go.
But it's been rivalry week, and we have two of the biggest rivalries in college sports. One being the game with Ohio State and Michigan, and of course, the one that we are very familiar with, the Iron Bowl. And it's so, man, I'll tell you this. So watching that guy, before we get into watching the Iron Bowl, I have to apologize to my neighbors because I know they think I'm crazy. Like, why are we hearing some random screaming from the house on a Saturday at 4:30? That's crazy. That's weird. But anyway, Ohio State. Shout out to Ohio State, man. Finally, since 2019, getting over the hump and
6 years straight, yeah,
and beating Michigan. What you guys see about this game?
One thing I saw is just Ohio State's dominance, man. Like I probably heard that dude Simpson's name or Bo Jackson's name. I said Simpson. Bo Jackson's name about 30 times. You know what I mean? Every time you look, he was getting 6 yards or more. And they just kind of leaned on him in terms of like athletically and on the line of scrimmage. And the quarterback got whatever he wanted, and he was able to get balls down the field. He was not rushed at all. Like his jersey was 100% clean after the game. So
Bo Jackson.
Michigan came out tough at first, with the pick in the beginning. I thought they were going to make something out of it, but then they just all right, we good here. So, and then Ohio State kind of left them at the pass. So
they're like, it started snowing. Look,
yeah,
it's snowing in that game. We're gonna get a lot of good pictures of this shit. Exactly. Oh, there's still a football game going on.
We still playing. Oh shit. All right. But yeah, so shout out to them. Michigan act like some suckers trying to protect their field, but whatever.
Man, sit your bitch ass down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't think
now you got enough energy to do that, but not enough to play during the game.
Y'all gonna get cussed out in the comments.
Sorry, man.
When she hears that, y'all gonna get cussed out.
Facts are the facts. Sorry, Annie.
It's my cousin and I love her, but it's called Truth Sports Podcast.
Yeah, don't have enough gumption in you to want to fight after the game. Fight during the game. That's when you.
My thing was like if you remember what happened last year at the end of the game. With the the fights and trying to plant the flag. There was some pepper spray being deployed in that. I don't think anybody want to revisit that. So that was either way you look at it, rivalry or not. I slowed down. Rivalry or not. That's a huge black eye on the sport. I guess if you call it a sport of college football, we never want to see anything like that happen. So going out there and like trying to protect the field, I thought that was dumb because I think Ohio State knew not to go out there and do anything, desecrate. Shout out to Brutus the Buckeye for doing what he did. If you see it, cross out the, he made like little snow tracks across the big M.
Oh,
then he wrote,
nice, good job.
But the M in the end zone. So it was kind of equivalent of like Terrell Owens and not going to the star but standing on the star in the end zone doing the thing. So, but it reminded me of that.
Nice.
But shout out to them for doing that. Shout out to Ohio State because, bro, you could tell at the beginning of this season that loss to Michigan was fresh on their minds, even though they use that as ammunition to propel them to national championship. You gotta understand the coach. His face. If you could look at his face, he was ready to combust, bro. You could tell. You could tell that loss was on him, and he needed to get it off. Because he was getting death threats at his house, bro. At his house. And terrible. So I'm like, what kind of idiot fan you gotta be to want to threaten someone's life over a game that you had you didn't play a second in. One thing about this podcast that showed me not to be that type of person, not to be that type of fan anymore. Man,
it is not that serious.
I despise those type of fans. Those people who make your sports team a part of your personality. Yeah, you're a loser. Yeah, you're a loser. And you need to go do some push-ups or some shit. I don't know.
Listen, like we talked last week.
Go get your
only way it's gonna be a part of my personality, and I love Alabama football.
Mm-hmm.
They don't pay me a dime. They don't even know I'm a fan.
Right. You don't get no sponsorship or nothing.
Hey, tell them again, White Mike. They don't even know you a fan.
If you get in a fight trying to ride for your team, they're gonna be like, "Who is that idiot?" You know. So
now, you want me to get it in me? Give my kid a scholarship, and I will be top.
Right. That's different. But that's different,
bro. I would tell you something. I would tell you guys something right now. And we talked about this week. With Jonathan his college career, not career, but his season ending at Cerritos College this year. He's probably going, he's probably gonna get some looks. He's going to do a few camps. We have decided, like as a house, and even he knows himself, like whoever is going to pay him, meaning for his education, saying if he can get a full ride anywhere,
yeah,
that's where he's going to go. And I think I said it last week on the show, if Alabama offers him and he takes it, it's roll tide.
We gone.
It's roll tide. It's roll tide for at least the duration while he's there.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it should be.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alabama comes to your house. Alabama comes to your house. Yeah, we got a full ride scholarship plus NIL. No, man, get out of my house, man. Work. Shut up. There's no one ever.
No, I'm not saying I'm not doing that. As much as when
where do we sign?
When that game comes around, I might, what I'm saying, I might not wear the Alabama colors that week, but
right. Every other week is all about
wear his jersey with an Auburn cap.
Dude, I'm saying I would wear his jersey as an Auburn jersey. I'll put a 3 Audiolo on my back.
Torn allegiance or something. Yeah.
Torn allegiance. I'll do something like crazy. You know what I mean? But if Alabama offers him, that's where the fuck he's gonna go. So like people who may go out there and do dumb things, like the guy who said with the did the trees things and people shooting. Yeah, that's stupid.
That's for the birds, man.
Go do some push-ups. Speaking of the Iron Bowl, Bama wins, and we called. We said no cap last week when this was part of the cap and no cap. It was like if Auburn would keep it close, and Auburn did a good job, man. And a little bit of it, although I wasn't expecting to win, closer to kickoff, I started getting nervous.
Yeah,
and so that nerve that you feel like, oh my god, my team, okay, this is a huge game. It don't matter what it is, what I'm saying, like whatever the record is, and it showed. But this ended up being a really good game.
Alabama's offense has degressed. They're looking more like versus Florida State offense again.
Yeah. Well, I think Auburn has a really good defense. First of all, probably one of the best in the conference. You wouldn't know that because our offense is so bad, and that's why we don't win. And that showed his face because we dropped so many passes. And
my goodness,
it was so many passes we dropped. One, I'd never seen a guy had the ball right at him, and he missed it, and it ricocheted behind it.
That was the interception, right?
The interception, yeah. And I'm like, oh man, I couldn't blame the quarterback in this case, man, because the quarterback was putting it everywhere. My only criticism for for the quarterback was when he ran the ball, he wasn't intentional when he was running. He was kind of like, I would say him run. He ain't really.
I would say earlier in the game, as he became. He started running the ball, I guess, more comfortable running. I think he ran with a little bit more intention. But earlier in the game, he ran like he was afraid.
Right, like they was trying to make him do it, and he ain't really
like, shit, man, get this dude the fuck up out of here.
Get him out of here. He's scared.
Yeah, we can't. I was like, we're not gonna get a first. I'm thinking in my head, like, we're not gonna get a first down. We're not gonna score
3 and out every time.
It was 17-0. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, yep, this is what I call it. Like, but then something happened, and they turned around, and they made it a game.
Yep. So
I was like, maybe it was them. So maybe what's the interim head coach DJ something.
Yep.
Maybe he said something at halftime, like saying maybe it was Vegas. Maybe it was Vegas.
I blame it on it's Jordan Hare. It's the field, man. The field wasn't gonna let him go out.
Oh yeah,
Jordan Hare field wouldn't let him go out like that. Shout out to Alabama though. They did what they needed to do, man. I can't get mad.
Definitely shout out to Alabama. Shout out to Auburn. This is the end there. I mean, they needed to win this game to get a bowl game, but didn't happen. But shout out to them, man. Way to say fuck y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Way to say like Nah, I ain't gonna go out like that. Way to keep that fight in you. So I'm appreciative of that. Yep. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I think did they introduce a new coach today?
Yeah, Golish.
Yeah. Okay. I saw that. I saw some of his.
From Central Florida, or where's he from? Tulane.
Something like that. I have to look at
one of them schools.
I thought Tulane's went to Florida.
Okay.
I think y'all got South Florida, maybe.
I know it was one of the Florida teams. I said Central Florida, but yeah, maybe.
But he, saying he had me at like I believe in Auburn and I love it. I mean, I think he was coach saying it because I remember saying that shit a lot. I believe in Auburn and I love it.
Right. I don't buy into all that stuff, man. I just wait till the kickoff, man. You do all the recruiting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Wake me up when the kickoff happens.
I saw him referred to as Brian Harsin 2.0.
Oh no.
Oh man, that's terrible. Hey, speaking of new coaches.
Nah.
You know what? I'll give this one a go.
Right.
He got 3 more million reasons why to go.
Mm-hmm.
But he should have stayed in Oxford. Something went down to make him take the job. But
just 3.
Ole Miss was paying him $9 million a year.
$9 million from Ole Miss.
And then,
okay. I get what he was doing.
Yeah.
And then LSU's paying him 12, so he got $3 million raise. But I don't like this. I don't like this move. Oxford was a much better fit for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
it's nicer than Baton Rouge.
And the truth be told is he's probably not going to win a championship in LSU.
He
not because you know what I'm saying. Not because they don't have the talent. I just don't think he's that caliber of coach.
One thing that really makes me excited about him signing with LSU is because he's not going to sign at Auburn.
Right. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Because like if we'd done that, I probably would have. I would have mailed Auburn in. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna sit. As long as he's there, I'm gonna sit this one out. I can't be with him. There are just a few short number of things that I don't like about college football, and normally it's just a team. But when I sit here and I tell you that I don't like a coach,
he's one of them.
He's the one. He's the coach that I do not like.
Yep.
I cannot stand Lane Kiffin. I laugh every time he gets fired because it's hysterical. He's the only coach I know that got fired on the tarmac. You know what I'm saying? Right here at LAX. Hey, right this way.
Oh, at USC. Yeah, that's right.
yeah. SC fired him on the tarmac. He's a person. He's a good personality to have. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Paul?
See, right on time every time.
Right on time. He's a great personality to have, but like when it translates into like he'll win a big game here and there, but it's like you don't win it that often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know with him being at LSU, his focus is going to be beating Bama, not the focus that you want to have.
Nope.
If you're a head coach, your focus should be winning a national championship. That should be the number one. That should be the number one goal. Turning your program around to win a national championship. How do you win those national championships? You win games. You win the big games, including the rivalries. So if you're making your focus like a rivalry game, LSU, Arkansas. You beat the crap out of Arkansas because no one gives a fuck about Arkansas. But you make it, if you make it about beating these teams and beating these other schools and not winning, the ultimate prize of a national championship, then you're not going to do that. And Lane Kiffin has been that type of coach that has been just hyper focused on doing the latter. So
he lectures kind of his own voice a lot.
Oh, big time.
I've seen a lot of this posed on social media. If you fire your coach mid-season, should you have to wait until after the national championship to?
That's a good question, Mike.
I like it. I think you want to fire your coach, that's cool, but now you're gonna go like Tulane's potentially in.
I don't think you had
a shot at the playoff. Ole Miss has a shot at the playoff.
If you fire your coach in the middle of the season, I don't think you should be able to talk to coaches, especially ones that you want to hire, until at the end of the season.
Yeah,
at the end of the national championship, I think just like when what's it called? The transfer portal opens.
Yeah,
that's when the portal for coaches should be open.
Yeah, I agree. Or either at least like say Ole Miss made the playoff and they lost first round. Once that school's season's done. Then you could maybe talk to him. But
maybe
if the coach you're wanting is still,
you can't talk
2 rounds deep in the playoffs, you got to wait or find another.
And that's what I say. I think if especially if you're trying to go after a coach that's still around and still one of the higher end coaches or whatever, you can't talk to them when they have, because one, is unfair to the students or to the athletes.
Yeah,
they busted their ass for this coach, and then he just turned around and sticks a knife in their fucking back, and now he's not gonna be there to coach. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty messed up. But whatever. SEC championship game, Georgia versus Alabama Crimson Tide, 4 p.m. at Mercedes-Benz Stadium Saturday. Real quick.
Do either one of y'all have a dog in this fight, or do I just need to handle this?
You got it, man.
You got it.
You got it.
I hate both teams, so
exactly. That's what I feel. Y'all probably want both of those to lose.
Yeah. I'm taking Georgia. I'm taking Georgia Tech. I'm taking Georgia Tech to bring in the cash in the money in the bank.
That's hilarious.
Look, come in from the backstage to home stadium there.
Yeah. I mean, they're right there. They're right there.
I actually think Georgia finally gets over the hump, and takes Alabama out on this. I don't like our offense. We're sluggish again. I said it during we're talking about the Iron Bowl that Alabama's offense is looking real Florida State-ish again.
The other intriguing dynamic to this game is the same thing as when it was as the Iron Bowl is. If Alabama loses, they're out of the playoffs. They're out of those 3 losses. They're not gonna. You're not getting away with that.
Listen, my brother, we don't need to go to the playoff anyway.
I'm just saying that they're not. It's just
all of a sudden you don't need to go to the playoffs. All of a sudden.
But here's the thing:
fans be like, if it's not a championship, if not a national championship, it's a waste of season.
It's still going to be a waste of season, but we are not good enough to go to the playoffs.
What's going to annoy me is they're gonna right now create the narrative of talking about their strength of schedule and all the teams they beat to try to if they
justify
lose,
it,
justification as in we should be the only 3-loss team to make it because look at our schedule and blah 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 blah.
Right on.
No, you got 3 losses, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
A lot of teams got 2. You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
So you back of the line.
Give me a 3-loss Alabama over a 2-loss Notre Dame.
You see already.
Here we go.
Already.
Here we go. Who to lose to?
At some point, you have to look at this.
You have to eventually,
who you win and who you lose to.
But bigger game here. Bigger game. The Big Ten championship. We got number 1 versus number 2. Indiana Hoosiers versus Ohio State Buckeyes. 8 p.m. Eastern at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Glenn will be there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Glenn. Glenn will 100% be there. I don't know how he's going to get in there, but he will get there.
He definitely he's there.
On Saturday.
Mr. Indy himself, man.
What do you guys think about this one? I think this is a bigger game.
Yeah.
Much bigger game.
Give me Ohio State, though. Ohio State's been dominant, man. It ain't been close. I think I feel like Ohio State's good enough. Like, remember when San Antonio was good? It's like they was good enough to where they can beat you, but make you think you're still in it, but still blow you out at the same time. So like they'll have first 3 quarters, it could be like it's a 7-point lead, and then it's a 10-point lead, and then back to 7, and then it's 14, and then next you know it's 30.
And they go.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I feel like Ohio State has everything at every level.
Yeah. Indiana's going to keep it close in the second half whenever Ohio State's rest the starters.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Now, with that said, though, if there was going to be an upset of any kind,
this is the tough matchup. Don't get me wrong. Indiana's been playing tough all year. Like they have the swag, they got the moxie. They think they're better than, or they can beat Ohio State. So that's the first.
But they lack the talent,
right?
And I hate saying that.
But in the wise words of Mike Tyson, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody got a plan. Hey, I would like to see Indiana win. Obviously, it's in the underdog, stuff like that.
Sure.
But Ohio State has been, like I said, they've been playing angry. I don't think I don't, even beating Michigan, I don't think they turned that shit off.
I think they look at everybody like it's Michigan. I think they look at everybody like it's Michigan.
They've been looking at Indiana like they're Michigan for last year.
Michigan, yeah.
They looked at Michigan this year's Michigan team like they were Michigan's last year's team.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's been their motivator.
They haven't turned it off yet.
They gonna run. I hate to say it, they're gonna run through Indiana.
I think it's.
I would like to see Fernando Mendoza have a good game.
Yeah, Heisman hopeful.
I would like to see him have a good game and and not affect his Heisman. What's his name? Ty Simpson?
Yeah. Dunzo.
I wouldn't even invite his ass to New York. That was
he's
terrible
not getting
game he played against. Yeah. That was terrible.
He's had a bad 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down, buddy. You done. You cooked.
He could come watch the other guys. That's what he can come for.
There you go. Yeah, he can watch the other guys, but no, he couldn't. This past Saturday, huge. You see the belts back there at WWE. We big fans over here. Huge PLE Survivor Series War Games took place down in San Diego. I wish I could. I looked at the tickets, man, and I was like,
Surprised you didn't try to get down there, man. Them tickets was off the hook, though.
Yeah, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like it's them tickets plus a 2 hour drive.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all would be that bad.
That's like me in Philly. Like me in Philly when WrestleMania hit.
Yeah,
it was like it was an outside venue, so it's gonna be cold. It's cold.
Oh, it's gonna be cold.
They learned a lesson there, and when they went to WrestleMania to Philly, it's like in the stadium, and it's cold. Mm-hmm. So it's like there ain't no dome, so you're getting the elements in April. And what was it? April. They thought it was gonna be like spring. No, absolutely not. It was cold. So
yeah, they wanted to, when I went to WrestleMania in LA at the at SoFi.
Yeah.
Even though SoFi technically has a lid.
Yeah.
It's open. You know what I mean? So that wind whips through there, and the later it got, the colder it got, for sure. So yeah, definitely. I think they hit the mark when they put it back in Vegas. When they put it in Vegas, put it in a dome, man.
Yeah.
Because so even though like that, there's still SoFi doesn't have AC or heating. Nothing whatsoever because it's nothing
because of the weather.
Because it's all outside.
Yeah,
fuck that. But this one was at Petco Field. This one was at Petco Field in San Diego, and I like that one a lot because baseball stadiums are a lot smaller.
Yeah.
So watching it, for as a fan was probably a lot better, like aesthetically. But just to run down a couple events that happened during it. You saw Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, AJ Lee, and Rhea Ripley win the Women's War Games match. 2 things from this. Lash Legend is going to be a fucking beast. Lash Legend is going to be a beast. Watch out for her. And then number 2, Io motherfucking Sky.
Yeah.
Yo.
The
swan song with the trash can
spot. Yeah.
The trash can spots, so last year was like crossbody. I think a couple, I think this is like her 5th War Games match, but I think
something like that.
They put her in this match, and she's undefeated, by the way. They put her in this match because of what she does off the top of that cage, as fearless as she is. Io Sky and Lash Legends are definitely 2 of the high points in this from this match. Liv Morgan returns. She helps Dirty Dom catch the IC title from John Cena. A lot of people were upset because this was his last PLE ever and resulted in a loss. There was no way he was going to retire with the IC belt. And number 2, Dom Mysterio is from San Diego. They were going to let him, and as over as he is right now, they're not going to let him lose in his hometown.
Yeah. Also, I like the way that the match went down. Like, I'm glad it wasn't like a clean loss. I'm glad there was like some shenanigans because it kind of leans into what Dom Mysterio is about. Like he's a sneaky, he gets the sneaky win. He has to have help. He has like the bell or the sneaky hammer that he kicks with when the ref isn't looking. Like,
right.
I think it's more into his character that he wins this way with help from Liv Morgan because if they would have just had a match and he just beat John Cena, I couldn't stomach that. And I could not, I would not be able to believe that. So I'm glad it went the way it did. Cena putting guys over, man. You say what you want about Cena, but this last little run, he been repping. So shout out to him
for sure. Then you have Stephanie McKeer retaining her women's world title against was it the Bella? Nikki Bella?
Nikki Bella, yeah.
Should be Nikki Bella. This game in the men's world War Games match, mystery guy interferes with the match. A lot of people are speculating that it's been Austin Theory, but I've heard it could possibly be what's his name? Moxley. What's his name? Moxley? Or Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose. Oh, I've heard, and then this just might be a rumor, and I'm gonna have to catch Raw a little bit later because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be revealed. But it could be what's his name? God, I can't think of his name. Him, the man. Him. What do you call it? I'm Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, it could possibly be Carmelo Hayes. I'm looking at the bill, so I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, who is this?
It's too tall for him.
It's too tall for Carmelo Hayes. Like, I mean, it could be. I can see where it could be Austin Theory, but I think he was a little bit too buffer for Austin Theory. That's what made me think about Dean Ambrose.
No, Austin Theory's jacked, bro.
Yeah, I know he's jacked, but like, you know what I'm saying? He's been out for a while with the injury. He probably got even bigger.
Yeah. He's jacked.
So, yeah, and in the result of that match ends up, Bronson Reed, Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, and Drew McIntyre. That bitch ass dude wins the men's War Games match.
I got to tell you, man, if I'm anywhere in a match that Brock Lesnar's there, I'm bringing my gun. I'm not messing around with him. I'm not messing around with him. Like I'm clack. What? Nah, dance. Like that's it. Like I'm not fighting that dude, man. He's literally from the country. He got country muscles.
Nice.
And like he a straight up Olympic athlete, not an Olympic athlete, but he's a wrestler. Like he's that
he's
dude.
A champion. He's a champion.
Yeah, he's a champ. Yeah. And I'm not
that type of wrestling. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing that. He want to fight. Like, nah, I'm shooting you.
Yeah, then he stepped into the
octagon. He's like
No, he like a gorilla, man. I'm not messing with him.
I'm fine, bro. He cool. Nah. He cool, man. You cool.
Baka. That's it. No, I know.
Nope, no, sir. No, sir.
I'm cool here.
You guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Absolutely not.
Let's do a little.
I like this when I was on the other side.
Easy. So easy. It's so easy to trip you up. Easy sports trivia. Very easy. Very, very easy. Wait, Mike, how do you feel being on the other side with this?
But it ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun.
Nah, man.
It's pretty fun. It's nice to be able to get involved in it a little bit.
Okay, all right. So we have easy sports trivia for you, everybody watching right now. Feel free to play along. So how this game works, right? We're gonna play to 15. This is very easy, basic sports trivia. Give me a couple sample questions. White Mike, what city do the Dallas Cowboys play in?
Arlington.
Correct. Hollow Point. What animal is the mascot for the Chicago Bears?
It's a bear.
That is correct. See how easy it is? It's very, 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 very,
so easy.
So easy. Very, 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 super duper easy. Super duper. Okay, so when we play this in, so we're gonna play the 15. We'll play the 15. First one to 15 wins. If there is an event of a tie, we will do overtime. Overtime is the best of 7, where the contestants who are Hollow Point and White Mike will answer the question as soon as they possibly can, but they will, they'll buzz in by using their name. But when we get there, we'll get there. But right now, let's get ready for some easy sports trivia.
Let's do it.
All right. The category is NBA basics. White Mike, what team did Michael Jordan play for the most?
Chicago Bulls.
Correct. Hollow Point. Sir. What is the line called where players shoot free throws?
That'd be the free throw line.
That is absolutely correct. White Mike, the category is MLB basics. How many outs are in 1/2 inning?
3.
Correct. Hollow Point, what team is known as the Bronx Bombers?
That'd be the New York Yankees.
That is okay. All right.
Yankees.
Incorrect pronunciation.
The Yankees.
The J. Okay. Okay. Dominican Papi Hollow Point. I guess.
See. Perfecto.
Okay. White Mike. The category is college football basics. Notre Dame's Notre Dame's mascot is the Fighting what?
The mascot or the
mascot? Notre Dame's mascot is the Fighting what?
Irish.
Correct.
He's a leprechaun.
Don't try to see. You don't overthink it.
Hollow Point. What? Okay. Michigan and Ohio State play in what's known as the game.
Yeah.
What is the name of the trophy awarded to the winner of the game?
I'll take the physical challenge. I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't know.
The correct answer is the Golden Pants Trophy.
Okay.
Golden Pants. All right.
The Golden Pants Trophy?
The Golden Pants Trophy.
I'm out.
Okay.
I wouldn't. That's stupid. That's a stupid trophy. Trophy's stupid.
Listen, honestly, watching that game, that's when I heard about it. And they were like, Golden Pants. Like, what do you mean Golden Pants?
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Whatever. All right. So shout out to all of our Michigan and Ohio State fan listeners who like, you guys are fucking idiots.
Whatever, dude. That's fine.
We read the comments on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like you guys know.
We
read the comments on TikTok. They hate us so much. It's
you
guys don't know shit. Like who gave them podcast equipment? Like, like whoa.
That was wild.
Jesus Christ.
You guys hurt my feelings, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, you heard our feelings.
At least we can come up with better stuff than pants.
Yeah. White Mike.
Golden pants.
Where did the Green Bay Packers play? Okay, the category is sports venues. Where did the Green Bay Packers play?
Lambeau Field.
Correct. Hollow Point. What city is Madison Square Garden in?
New York City. What city is in? New York City.
Correct.
I'm sorry. Where did the Dominican guy go?
He left already. We did.
The category
it's a whole
is
big
now Super Bowl trivia. White Mike, who has won the most Super Bowls as a quarterback?
Tom Brady.
Hollow Point. What team has famously gone? Yeah. What team has famously gone 19-0 before losing the Super Bowl?
That would be 19-0.
Yeah. It says 19, but
okay. Also, Tom Brady.
Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
You said what? What quarterback?
He said team. He said team.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said team.
Patriots then.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll give you that. It's okay.
Thank you.
All right. Category White Mike is now basketball legends. Who is known as the Black Mamba?
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Correct. I'll give you an extra point for like the middle name. I really won't. I'm not gonna do that. Hollow Point. Who was the NBA's all-time leading scorer?
The all-time leading scorer right now is LeBron James. LeBron James.
Correct. The score is 7-6.
Yep.
The category White Mike is baseball legends. Who hit 755 career home runs?
Barry Bonds.
That is incorrect, sir. 755 career home runs was hit by. Hollow, you want to take it?
Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron.
Hank.
Okay.
I had 44 flashed in my mind. I thought it was 744.
Okay. Hollow Point. What pitcher was known as the big unit?
That'd be a Randy Johnson.
Correct. Category is now college basketball. White Mike. What team did Zion Williamson play for in college?
You're gonna make me say it.
Yep.
5 seconds.
Duke.
Oh,
if you would have said anything other than Duke, you'd have said anything other than Duke. I swear to God, I was gonna hit that buzzer. Hollow Point.
Yes, sir.
Where we at? Okay. What tournament is known as March Madness?
The men's, I guess the men and women NCAA basketball tournament.
Correct. White Mike, the category is now soccer basics. What is the name of the biggest soccer tournament in the world?
FIFA World Cup.
Correct. Wait, hey, you got all of that right. Correct.
Yeah,
Good job.
yeah.
Good job. Hollow point.
Overachiever.
What country is Lionel Messi from? I also want to call him Leonardo. Lionel Messi.
Oh,
what country is he from?
Yeah. I think Argentina.
Correct.
Yes, I came back.
That was last week's question. That was last week's question.
Hey. If you want to get upset, get mad at Chat GPT because that's who generates my questions. Yes. White Mike, the category is NFL teams. What team's logo is a lightning bolt?
The Chargers.
Correct. Hollow point.
Yes.
What team has a horn on his helmet?
The Minnesota Vikings.
Correct.
Ooh, they got their ass smashed. Oh, I'm sorry.
They did. The score is now 10-10. Tie game. White Mike, category has changed to NBA teams. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What team has a peach-colored court now? What team has a peach-colored court now?
Atlanta Hawks.
Correct. Way to go, White Mike. I thought, I didn't think he was going to get that one, but correct. Good job. Hollow point.
Yeah.
What team drafted Luka Doncic?
What team drafted Luka Doncic? The Dallas Mavericks.
That is incorrect. He was drafted.
He's drafted by Atlanta. They traded him. Oh.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Hawks and was traded to Atlanta. Correct. White Mike.
Slippery question.
Baseball teams. What MLB team plays at Wrigley Field?
The Chicago Cubs.
Correct. Hollow point. What team's mascot? No, that's not the mascot. I don't know. Okay. Which team's ballpark is very famous for its green monster?
What team's
baseball park is famous for its green monster?
Fenway Park.
Correct. What teams? No, that would not name.
Boston Red Sox.
Correct. All right. White Mike, famous coaches. Who was the long-time coach of the Who was the long-time coach of the New England Patriots?
Bill Belichick.
Correct. Hollow point. Who coached the Chicago Bulls in the 1990s?
Phil Jackson.
Correct. All right. Category is championships. White Mike, what league awards the Lombardi Trophy?
That would be the NFL.
Correct. Hollow point. You need this. Where's it at? Okay, there it is. What league awards the Larry O'Brien Trophy?
The NBA.
Correct. All right, White Mike, you can this will put you at. Oh wait, not yet. I'm sorry. Incorrect. My fault. This will put you closer to the categories. Football positions. White Mike, what position snaps the ball?
The center.
Correct. You're 1 point away from winning. Hollow point. What? Wait. Okay, there it is. Who lines up behind the quarterback?
The running back.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. White Mike, I think you can win it here. White Mike, this is NBA positions. What position usually brings the ball up the court?
I'm out.
Why are you out? That would be the point guard.
The point guard, correct. 15. Hollow point. If you get this question wrong, you're out.
Yeah.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. What position is typically the tallest player?
Usually the center.
Correct. All right. And with that, we have 15-15 tie. We're going to go to overtime. How overtime works, 7 questions will be asked. The contestant will use their name as the buzzer. The first one to buzz in gets a crack at the question. If you get it incorrect, second player gets a crack at the question, but you have to answer within 3 seconds once you hit that buzzer. All right.
I thought I had a 15-14 when he missed the Luka Doncic.
Oh damn, that is absolutely correct. So now you know what that means.
He wins.
White Mike is the winner. Way to go, White Mike. Good job. Damn, point. That's 2 weeks in a row, bro. You lost. Like 1-1.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I demand a recount. That's crazy.
I don't know. I was not taking your ass to sudden death.
Congratulations, White Mike. Way to go, bro. Way to go. Way to go.
Good job.
Good job, Mike. The kids love you. The kids love you. Now it's time for Hollow Point's biggest dummies. So Hollow Point.
Oh, it's my favorite part. I'm glad you got.
I like how that comes after a loss.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and soak that one in, Luke. All right, man. So first up, man. You know, it's been the holiday. It was the holiday season. Starting up the holiday season with Thanksgiving. And my first dummy of the week is one former NFL quarterback, Trayvon Boykin.
Oh.
Bro, when you get invited to someone's house, backstory, he got invited to Russell Wilson's house for Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome, right? He's part of the fam. They used to be quarterback. He was the backup. You know, they was teammates. He was mentoring him and all that, right? Instead of just accepting that and just having a good time with the family, he goes on a podcast tour and starts getting paid for his experience around the Wilson family, saying that Russell Wilson's weird. He's him and his he baby future, as he called the kid. Sierra's called him baby future. And he said everything was awkward in there. The food was awkward. Their family was weird. Everything else was weird. And I'm like, son, you were a backup quarterback. I don't even know what you do now. I didn't know who you were before this interview.
Mm-hmm.
And for a guy like Russell Wilson, who is a fringe borderline Hall of Famer, definitely an NFL legend, to invite you into his home to break bread with his family,
right.
And for you to turn that into some sort of money opportunity to do podcasts, Trayvon Boykin, you big dummy.
Ah, damn.
I mean, I guess if you broke, you ain't. I mean,
nah, man, don't sell your soul for that. Don't sell your soul for that. I don't care if you dislike him or not. You can go to break bread with him. Just shut your mouth and go home.
That is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, journal it or something. Don't do a podcast about it. That's crazy.
Disagreeing. I'm just
saying, I mean,
if you got to get some bread, you.
What do you mean the food was weird? Like
I don't know, man. He was just like the way he said he wasn't really describing things well in his interviews. He was just like everything was weird and the families were weird and the food was. He said the food was all right, but it was just eating with them was weird.
I like food, you know what I'm saying? I try to be,
right. All around
foodie and all around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I try to dabble in a little bit of stuff. This stuff I like Thai, I like Indian food, I like Ethiopian food, I like, you know what I'm saying, Jamaican food,
right.
Regular, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about food is like what you have to understand is that the food comes from different parts of the country.
Yes,
different part, not necessarily the country, but different parts of the world.
The world,
where their taste and in accordance to like what they have accessible to them are what they have. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're not gonna get chicken and waffles in fucking Belgium. You might, you know what I'm saying? But
it's possible.
It's not possible. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So like Russell Wilson, I don't know where he's from, and I don't know where Boykin is from. And you can even break that down to like in diatribe. So like the biggest thing I've heard so far in this year, this Thanksgiving, the biggest debate was black people don't make mashed potatoes and gravy for Thanksgiving. I was like, you fucking
that's
lying.
crazy.
That's fucking
that's
like
crazy.
Who
that's
who
nuts.
says who?
Yeah, That's nuts.
I've been black my entire life, and every Thanksgiving, all 45 Thanksgivings, I've had mashed potatoes and fucking gravy. So I don't know who you talking about. Maybe you skipped over it.
Yeah.
Maybe you looked past it.
He didn't have enough room for the plate and didn't want to get 2 plates.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't want your foods to touch and stuff like that. Maybe like you got the dressing. He's like, oh, I already got dressing. I don't need this.
I'm gonna come back and get it, and then he was too full.
But I've always had mashed potatoes and gravy. So like now it's a new thing. Like where black people swear up and down, like it's some type of Mandela effect.
Nope.
That we don't need mashed potatoes and gravy. You fucking.
Not true.
I know you fucking lying.
Not true on this end either. But that leads to my.
Well, hang on, I got a bone to pick real quick.
Go ahead.
You know, he named off all these foods out there, right? The one thing he didn't name off was white people's food. It's because y'all don't flavor your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. He named off a lot of weird stuff, but
everything with flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And come from a
we know.
But all right, we'll get stuck in that.
My grandmother lived down there by Murphy High School.
So we'll get stuck in that rabbit hole, man. I don't want it. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. All right. Dummy number 2. We got none other than OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. And like, I love listening to these interviews because you know they're gonna say some reckless stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And if first world super first world problems was a person, is this guy. So he's sitting here now. Granted, he's trying to break down what a $100 million contract looks like in real money, because like regular people may say, "Oh, you made $100 million," but like after taxes, after you pay all the accountants and lawyers and and all that stuff, it don't really look all that much. But when I say all that much, that's a relative term, because all that much is like $20 million a year, which is still more than most people have ever made in their entire life, by far. So for him to say he can't live off of $20 million a year,
that's out of touch, bro.
He's clearly out of touch.
Bro, if you can't live off of it, send it to me. I can live off of it.
He's like, I gotta buy my mom a house.
No, you
I
don't.
gotta buy myself a crib.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
And then I gotta have some money to flaunt. And
no, you don't. You don't gotta do any of that shit. To be honest with you. Right. No. Okay. Because when you said this to me, I was like, let me go, because I fuck with OBJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna for context, let me go read the interview. You listen to the interview and figure out what he's trying to say. Right, man. I can't relate.
No,
this rich people problems, bro. Like
no one can relate.
He's just saying like, okay, was it like $100 million? You're down to 60 after taxes and stuff like that. Yeah. You still have this, over was it 5 years? You still have like $12 million a year. I gotta buy my mama a house. I gotta buy me a car. No, you don't. You ain't gotta. Yeah. You how many mamas do you have?
Yeah, just buy
your mama's good with one house. You don't need to buy a house every year. You don't need to buy a car every year. And honestly, we talked about this a little bit before the show. Like, even if I were to win the lottery and became super, super wealthy, I'm not buying more than 2 cars. Maybe 3. Be my car to get around the city in. My personal car to show off or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to feel good in, and then a family car. That's it. That's the only thing you need. Yeah. I gotta buy my mama a house. Like, your mama don't need that many houses. I don't care how much she struggled to raise you. She only need one house.
No.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Exactly. You ain't gotta do all that stuff for everybody.
And if she don't like that one, she can sell it and buy her another one.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
But so that is like, when he starts saying it, I'm just like, he's giving me real Latrell Sprewell vibes when he's trying to myself. I can't how I'm gonna feed my family with $10 million. Like, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
And for these statements, Odell, you big dummy.
He watched that Angel interview.
Big dummy, man.
Big stupid.
Don't be telling me about you can't do stuff with millions of dollars. Get out of my face.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. Third, last, but certainly not least, and I know we talked about him earlier in the show about the new LSU hire, but one Mr. Lane Kiffin. Now, What I will say is him getting hired, him leaving Ole Miss to take more money to coach LSU isn't necessarily the reason why we call him a big dummy. The reason why we call him a big dummy, why he makes the dummy list, is because he thought that even though he took the job and is taking half the coaching staff with him, that he could still coach the team to the playoffs.
Bro,
he went in there. That was the meeting. The meeting was about him being able to coach the team.
Dude, that is so dumb. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask both of you guys a question. You guys are married, man. All right, you and not saying you will do this ever, but if you cheated on your wife, what do you think her reaction would be if you were like, "Hey, okay, I know, all right, we had this conversation and we over and stuff like that, but let me still continue to sleep at the crib."
Yeah, yeah.
You better
at least until the end of the year, till I get this.
Until I get my taxes come back, and then
right.
I can flip that and I could be on. Be on body, but it's gonna be late February.
Right.
No,
get out. You chose to leave. Get all the way out. So he literally thought he could coach the college football playoffs.
No,
because his team's gonna have a chance to win. And I'm like, man, are you kidding? He was serious. Like when you interview him, he's like, well, and then he gets it. He gets it.
Let me
number two. I'm sorry, White Mike. Number two, it's not like you left for a school that's not in your region or in your conference. You know what I'm saying?
Right there. They're right there, right next door.
You cheated on your wife with a next door neighbor. And you expect her like to just stay and be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, Lane, you can take the guest room. Yeah. Oh yeah, we keep your office stuff together. Yeah, you keep all that stuff. Yeah, Lane. Like
no, absolutely not.
If you quit your job and you turn a 2-week notice in, some places tell you to go. Some places let you work it out. He's just trying to work out his 2-week notice, being a responsible employee.
Sure.
He
tried to get all the benefits of it. We want to get everything. He wanted to be able to say he was a coach and get the money, and be able to coach the team.
Part of his LSU contracts, they got to pay him the same as Ole Miss would if Ole Miss makes the playoff.
Yeah, but you can't. That's worse than double dipping the chip, brother. That's worse.
Maybe like he was doing it for the right reasons. Maybe
because if he's already recruited half the coaching staff, he's gonna try to recruit the players. Hey man, just jump in the portal. I'll get you. No problem. So it's like ain't no way as a athletic director, as a any kind of governing body of Ole Miss, ain't no way in hell I'm letting him even step foot on the premises anymore. Man, don't worry about it. We'll mail you your shit.
Matter of fact, when you come back and you coach LSU against Ole Miss, man, you have to coach from the parking lot, bro.
Yeah, you might want to bring security with you.
You might want to bring security. I don't know. Your car might might get keyed.
Extra set.
You know what I'm saying? Your car might get keyed. You know what I mean? You might have a fender bender.
Easily.
Your carburetor might be sticking out. I'm like, hey, that's how it was when I found it.
Yeah. Yeah. So for all of that said, Lane Given, you be dummy.
Good shit.
And those are my big dummies of the week.
Good shit. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Hey, let me get these other dummies out of here. We kind of went backwards. Honorable mentions. Any guys got any honorable mentions? I have one, and I hope one of you don't steal it. I think it's gonna be White Mike.
Nah, probably not. But mine's a little funny with a little side of potential congrats. But Theo Vaughn going out to senior day with Diego Pava's mama. Like I walked on the field with her and everything.
Oh no,
that's funny.
And then hilarious. My other honorable mention is to Diego Pavia. He's probably going to be your Heisman Trophy winner. He is very deserving of it. So.
Okay. I disagree, but I mean, it's cool. I ain't got no dog in that fight, so it's all good.
Hollow Point, you got an honorable mention?
I do. I want to give my honorable mention is for the NBA Cups. I guess round robins are complete, and we now have the set teams who are going to go and fight off for the Emirates NBA Cup, and my Lakers are the is the second best team so far. So I'm really excited to watch them play. They're playing lights out basketball, especially offensively. Probably the best trio in the league right now. If they can only play defense, it'd be fantastic. But it's always good to watch. So shout out to NBA, man. They're playing meaningful basketball early in the season. It's actually, if you take time out to watch an NBA game, they're all competitive now. And like with these younger crop of dudes who have something to prove, you could tell they're playing like kind of tough, you know.
Yeah.
So some of it's ugly, like turnovers and stuff, but like for the most part, the players play, and so I like that.
Cool stuff.
So,
Good stuff.
So that's my honorable mention.
All right. My honorable mention is going to go out to the University of Arizona. In the month of November, the Wildcats, the football team, the men's basketball team, and the women's basketball team undefeated. So shout out to those guys. That's kind of like a big thing that they're following over there. Arizona,
wow.
Arizona State. I think it's Arizona. But shout out to them. Way to go. So there's the men's basketball team, the women's basketball team, and of course the football team in the month of November undefeated.
Very cool.
Way to go. Any shout outs, guys?
I just want to give some holiday shout outs to my fams. My sisters were two of my sisters were at the Iron Bowl. Of course, they're rooting for Alabama, so whatever. But they were there representing the family, so shout out to them.
Losers.
Yeah, but just shout out to everybody. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving weekend and week, and hope you didn't overspend on your Black Friday / Cyber Monday, and please remember to purchase responsibly and think about the house you live in. Yeah. but of course, all the OGs, appreciate y'all. I appreciate my crew here, and so shout out to everybody.
All right, wait, Mike, you got something?
Well, I didn't, but I will now. Shout out to Hollow Point Sisters for pulling for winners and at least holding the family down with some integrity.
Damn.
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh shit. Man, I'm gonna have to witness you. I'm gonna have to witness him kicking your ass one day.
I'm gonna kill him, bro. I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna have to witness you kicking his ass one day.
He won it, yeah.
You know, it's been on site before.
It's always on site. It's up and it's stuck, White Mike.
I just can't go. I can't go back to his house.
I'm coming to Tennessee, man.
Until after we're on site in public.
Yeah, no, I'm coming. You show up, I'm gonna drown you. Don't do that.
I've seen that backyard. There's some crevices.
Yeah. There's a lot of history back there. Yeah. I got plenty of lime.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna be complicit to murder.
No, we're good.
Any of this stuff. So like, you know what I mean?
We're
whatever. Even if this becomes evidence, I didn't.
Hey, that's fourth floor. I'm fine. That's not me.
That's not me.
That's not me.
That's not me, Bobby.
That's not me, Bobby.
I'm right. Oh, I'm on the fifth floor.
Fifth floor. That's fine. That's 4 or 5.
I love that, man. That's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I give you nothing. I give you $5. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. What for Poppy to turn around and walk away? He walks his motherfucker home. Hey, shout out to all of my day one. Shout out to my guys right here, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in to Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Making it is what it is for us. Something we enjoy doing, something we love doing. This is why we keep coming back and we do it for you guys. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around with Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Let's see. Shout out to the great Alexander Ovechkin, who will be, he's on his farewell tour with the NHL season. He's pulling up his last little stop into the crypto.com arena tomorrow night to play the LA Kings. Your boy King Hooley will be in the building. I'm probably going to go live on Instagram or maybe even TikTok for that matchup. Feel free to tune in, drop some lines or whatever for us or whatever. I got to see the GOAT one last time before he skates off into the sunset. So
that's cool.
That's about it. That's the only thing I got going on, man. You guys got anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Jeez.
Yeah, subscribe. Please subscribe. Like, we're getting very close to, I think, did we hit 100 yet? Are we close to 100? Very close to like 100 subscriptions. So if you can help us hit that goal, and that way we can set another goal and we can go out there and crush that one too. So we appreciate you guys so much. So that's it. That's all I have. So with that being said, it's your boy King Hooley here. I'm here with White Mike and Hollow Point. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Thank you for watching. Rest in peace, Kobe. We're out of here. Peace.